It's been 2 weeks now since Aaron Hernandez was found hanging from a bedsheet in his Massachusetts prison cell. After being acquitted for a double homicide, most would assume that Aaron would have had a ray of hope that he might not be spending the rest of his life behind prison bars. Sadly, that wasn't the case.
Former NFL star Aaron Hernandez found dead in his prison cell overnight. Apparently, he killed himself.
No one will ever know what exactly was going through Aaron's head in the days and hours prior to his suicide. Since his passing, there have been no shortage of rumors circulating in regards to his sexuality from mainstream publications including Newsweek, New York Daily, New York Post, the Daily Mail, Sporting News, amongst countless others. The truth is that his sexuality isn't important, but if this was the motive behind the murder of Odin Lloyd, or had anything to do with his suicide, well, he wouldn't be the first professional athlete to struggle with coming out. Gay athletes have long suffered in silence.
But there are gay players. Everybody knows there's gay players.
That's gay players, man. That's gay players.
And players know this.
There are thousands of professional athletes, and the percentage that are openly gay is super small. In fact, there has never been an openly gay NFL football player. Just look what happened to Michael Sam's NFL career.
Think by you coming out had anything to do with it?
I think I was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year last year,
Yeah,
so I don't think it had to do with that.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? My name's Michael McCrudden, and we're going to try something a little different here on this channel. I'm going to tackle the topic of homosexuality in American football and all the reported information about Aaron Hernandez's sexuality. Not that it matters if he was gay, bisexual, prison gay, or straight, but because the man was convicted of such a heinous crime, his motives are a matter of public interest. Plus, our Before They Were Gone video on Aaron was my most popular upload of last week, and I plan on doing more follow-up videos on the videos you guys enjoy. So, let's get into it. Also, be sure to sound off in the comments down below what you think about this topic. And this video was not sponsored by Red Bull. I just enjoy it. I'm also wearing makeup. I got a bad situation going on.
I'll tell you, man, he's...
Oh, see, now there's two pumps.
Yeah, he's really testing the boundaries, and he's clearly gotten the ref's attention here.
First and foremost, let's talk about American football. Nothing is more macho and American than football. It's men in tights putting each other on the ground and getting dirty while on top of one another. Come to think of it, the entire sport seems a little suspicious to me.
We just won the big game. We drilled them and banged them and plowed them a lot. And though that sounds suggestive,
Let me stress that it's not.
Few American football players have come out as gay. In total, 6 former NFL players have come out publicly, but did so after they retired. There's never been anyone who has been publicly out while playing in the NFL. Michael Sam was selected by the St. Louis Rams in the 2014 NFL Draft and became the first publicly gay player drafted to the league. But then he was released before the start of the regular season. Then he had to play in the CFL. In the case of Aaron Hernandez's sexuality, there have been rumors circulating since 2013 when he was first questioned about the murder of Odin Lloyd. Odin was engaged to Aaron's fiance's sister, and as detectives searched far and wide for a motive, Hernandez's alleged homosexual tendencies started to raise questions. They couldn't figure out any other reason why one football player would kill another. The theory became that Odin had become aware of Aaron's secret, and this is what cost him his life. No other motive has ever been determined beyond that there was some breach of trust between the two would-be brothers-in-law. As detectives kept digging, there was more and more information for people to look at as evidence regarding Aaron's sexuality. When he was arrested for murder charges, it was confirmed that he moved a large amount of money into 3 accounts. Who were the beneficiaries of these accounts? Well, his fiancée, of course, his baby daughter, and then a male high school classmate who the news is speculated to be a secret lover from Aaron's past. During the trial, Ernest Wallace, a co-defendant in the Lloyd murder case, who is now serving 4.5 to 7-year sentence on accessory murder charges in the killing of Odin Lloyd, well, he stated that Lloyd had called Hernandez a smoocher, and later that Hernandez was a limp wrist. What do those terms mean? Well, they're talking about a guy who would take pleasure out of pleasing another man. You know.
2 league MVPs, 4 Super Bowl rings, guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer. Now let's get my hand job into this red Solo Cup.
Speculation about Aaron's sexuality continued while he was locked away in prison, where he allegedly formed a bond with another man, Kyle Kennedy, someone whom he had correspondence with prior to prison. Kyle, a 22-year-old, was serving 3 to 4 year sentence for armed and masked robbery. The Daily Mail reported that Aaron put in a request for the two to share a cell in a prison, a request that was denied because cellmates are matched up on size and race, and the two men, well, they weren't a match. Aaron confided in Kyle with a note in the days before his suicide that he was getting ready to hang it up. Kyle thought Aaron was joking, but apparently his intentions were very real. The two were apparently close enough that Aaron had also sent a letter to Kyle's family. The day Aaron chose to end things just so happened happened to be the same day his former Patriots teammates visited the White House in celebration of their Super Bowl win. Perhaps this is what pushed him to the brink, but there is another theory. A Boston-based radio show called The Kirk and Callahan Show had begun to discuss the speculation surrounding Hernandez's sexuality. Jokes were thrown around about him being a tight end both on and off the field, then him becoming a wide receiver, and him kicking with both feet. What does that even mean? If you can kick with both, you're a very talented man. Oh, I got it.
Boy, he is loving it down there.
Oh, we got something of a shooting gallery going on.
Look at that. Boy, that is something.
Perhaps it was the circulation of these types of theories that pushed Aaron to take his own life. Further rumors circulated the web prior to his passing in regards to notes found in his cell. There were 3 in total, one addressed to his fiancée, one for his daughter, and a third letter that was reported to have been for Kyle Kennedy. One of Aaron's attorneys was quick to clear the air, stating that rumors of letters to a gay lover in and out of prison are false. He continued that these are malicious leaks used to tarnish someone who is dead. Officials have confirmed the existence of a third letter, but Kennedy's name does not appear in the writing. Kennedy believes that it may reference him by his prison nickname, which is Pure. All this could easily be a fellow inmate looking to cash in on the death of another inmate. I mean, Kyle is requesting that Aaron's family follow through with promises made by Aaron, including a $50,000 gift and some kind of designer watch. But then again, Kyle was put on suicide watch himself shortly after Aaron's suicide, so I guess the prison guards knew that the two were awfully close. The reality is that his sexuality isn't important. What we may be looking at is a much bigger issue. Is the homophobia in football so prominent that it's enough to push one man to murder another just to hide his sexuality? They shouldn't have to hide. If television and film can play up homosexuality and everyone was okay with it, well then the NFL is going to need to start celebrating some gay players. Don't you agree?
You're an adult with a poster of this guy in your fucking room. You telling me you don't want this? Yeah, I want it.
What do you guys think about all this? I know this is a different type of video, but it's, something that's been talked all over the world. So we thought we would add my 2 cents. Sound up down below. Red Bull, if you're watching this video, we'd love a sponsorship. I'll see you guys in another video. Oh yeah, if you haven't watched my Aaron Hernandez Before They Were Gone video, I think you should check it out. See you guys in another video. Boom! Also, I kick with 2 feet. Nothing wrong with that.
It's actually happening.
Whoa!